Hey you witches, how you doing? We're back with another planner flip. For those of you who are new here, my name is Taya and welcome to the channel. We talk about all sorts of different things witchcraft related. Today I'm going to be my witches planner we're going to do the June flip through. And for those of you who are returning, maybe coming in from another video, welcome back. I appreciate you. And everybody, please consider subscribing. It's a great way to help us build the channel. So yeah, we're going to take a look at my witches planner. It's got this beautiful rose gold cover. I'm going to go through a little bit more detail again today, just because it's been about 6 months since we've really kind of delved into all the different parts. So this is in the front. It's kind of, I've got you kind of close, so maybe you can see a little bit more. Usually I do it a little bit further back. So yeah, this just starts out with kind of a cute little sheet, a little vellum. Got my morning routine in here, and I've got my word of the year for 2021, or my words, surrender and brave, and some 2021 goals. And then we get into my daily planner. And hello, hey Treva, how you doing? That's my mundane name. And at the beginning I was tracking some YouTube stuff, and then I started tracking here is whenever I water my plants. And when I changed my filters on the filter on my furnace goes in here as well. Kind of fun. So that's what we do with these pages at the beginning. And then we'll flip ahead. It says June to June. So in June, every month we have our monthly spread. And I just go through and I track kind of write all my appointments and stuff for the month. Any important days in my practice go in here. And what I do is I use this calendar plus the calendar from my other two sections to populate each week. So I pull from all the different places in this book to build a single week at a time. And then each week, I try to, decorate it up cute as I'm feeling that week. And then I've got a weekly what would you call it? A week ahead reading. I do like a past, present, future, far future. And in the case of a weekly reading, future is kind of the end of the week. Far future is into sort of the beginning of the next week. So just that idea of what's coming, and then an overview card, and I write that out. So this was that very first week of June. I was feeling peachy that week, I guess. Peachy and rose gold. I don't know if you can see, I don't think you can really see the rose gold so much. I'm not by the window today. Then we get into the next week, a little brighter this week, some more colors to it. And again, my week ahead. And, you'll see always on a Wednesday and a Saturday, I'll have like a YouTube video, and I'll have different appointments throughout the week, different astrological things that are happening when I need to check my, I have a personalized horoscope for the year, that kind of stuff. Here we go for the next week. I love the colors on this week. I don't know if you can see, this is kind of a silvery color, and then I used all like little rose gold accents on everything. Again, the week ahead reading, and just, I just filled in. I've kind of gotten away from the no white space planning where I was like packing everything in and like noting every little thing just so my week would be completely full. So it's not quite so full now, but I just mark what I need to do, what I absolutely need to have in there for the week. This week I just put in the things I needed. I didn't really do a whole lot of decorating other than make your own magic. I thought that was kind of a pretty sticker. It was a busy week this week. We had summer solstice, we had the beginning of Cancer, we had the full flower moon, right, 2 videos, tons of astrological things happening, all kinds of stuff going on that week. So it was a busy one. And that takes us to the end of June into July. So I don't know, have I decorated July? No, I haven't. I put in what I need to know for July, but I haven't actually put in my July. I haven't decorated yet for July. And we're into our first week of July. So that's my catch-all planner where I sort of pull everything in. And at the end of this section, I also have notes with this pretty vellum to start. And then I have, these are my family's favorite recipes. I have a list, so if I'm feeling like I just don't know what to make, I can go to this list, and it's a long list of the recipes, where to find them, what page they're on in that cookbook or whatever, and then how many times I've made it. I put little ticks. online order tracking, and then just lots of notes and notes and notes. And that takes us to my next section, which is my voice section, which is really about sharing my voice. Now, right now, it's mostly just YouTube. Taya, right? That's the name that I tend to share my voice under. And we've got all of this where I track all of my YouTube subscribers. Just started into July here. And then in June, there's not a lot to see. Basically, I just plan out on a Wednesday and a Saturday what videos I'm gonna make. Sometimes I forget to do it on Saturday and we end up doing it on Sunday, like this one, but we do what we can. And then each week I kind of have different, I keep track of ideas that might come up, right? Each week I have I grew by 1 whole subscriber that week. Yeah, and so it's pretty plain in here. I'm gonna be adding in some Instagram stuff in here shortly and kind of starting to build my Instagram a little bit more. And then again, we go into July where it's just basically, here's everything laid out for July. For my videos, some ideas that I've already put into the ideas for the month. And again, just tracking my uploads. And at the end, we have, again, a note section for my voice. So I love this vellum. I think it's so pretty. And this just tracks, again, my YouTube subscribers. Ideas, video topics, places to post, social media strategy calendars that I don't use. And these are all scripts from past videos. And then we get to my spirit section. Just want to flip through there because we don't want to show you that name. And in my spirit section, I have on my the year at a glance kind of, I do gratitude every day. So this is a full 6 months of gratitude, all filled out every single day. I write something that I'm grateful for. And we get into June. I haven't done the last 2 days. I need to go in and fill those in for July, I mean. And then we get into June. I've just got, this goes with my calendar. I've got the planets, all the symbols for the different planets, different like aspects that might show up, like retrograde if it's in conjunction or opposition with something, and then the signs, the astrological signs that the planets will fall into, so that when I put it into my chart, if I'm not sure, like this one here is Mercury in, I can't remember what is that one, Gemini, Mercury in Gemini. And on this calendar here, I track anytime I have something in either my full moon or my new moon workbooks. And then I track anytime I have I need to check my horoscope, and I track holidays and astrological changeovers. And then for the month, we do, I love this page, reading, researching, and resonating. So in June, I was reading Cloven Stone Workings by Robin Artisan. I was reading Walking with Spirits and Walking with Magical Entities by Taylor Elwood. I was reading The Kayak by Rachel Patterson and Visions of the Kayak by Sarita Deste and David Rankine. So I was researching spirit work, tarot, scrying, and the kayak. And what was resonating was cooperative spirit work, the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, and the kayak. And then I really stopped tracking my study time, my altar time, and my charging time on my servitor. I just stopped tracking that about halfway through the month. I don't know, I got busy and started forgetting to do it. I have some to-dos. I list important dates down here for the new moon. I have summer solstice and then the full moon. I have my month ahead reading here, which was kind of fun. You've reached a lovely balance and joy in your practice. Don't get distracted. Don't get overconfident. Not everything has been revealed. Continue to strive for balance as you maintain a foot in each world. Yay. And then just a review of the month and how did it go? How did the month go as a whole on sort of a more spiritual level, right? When it comes to working with my craft and my practice, how did it go? Now this month, previously what I'd been doing was every week I would take something out of, I have sort of a motivational calendar that I would write something out of. And instead, I have been tracking, I did a card a day because I was learning tarot. So I pulled every day a different card. So Judgment, the Empress, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, etc. And what I would do is I would write down the date, the card that I pulled, and then I would take the ones with the dots or what I remember about the card. So I would write in what I remember about the card, and then the ones with the dashes, or then I'd pull out my book. I have like a big combination book that I created where I've written in all the different meanings from watching YouTube videos, from the little, the little white book that comes with it, etc. And I kind of compile them all into one spot so I can just pull it up and have all sorts of different references for what that card means. And so I would pull out the ones then that resonate with me but weren't the one that I'd already written down, to sort of try to broaden my knowledge. And I have cute little witchy stickers here. These are from Crafty Planning Shop. And again, we finished off the month doing that. And I had my new moon. I create a sigil every new moon, and then I actually did something different for the full moon, so I just made a little note of what I had done for the full moon there. And there weren't any, I didn't have any big, usually at the end I'll have, like, if I had an animal that, I would see in the day and it would make me go, oh, that means something, and I'd look it up what it means. Or like last month I had the first ducklings and the first goslings and the baby robins. And yeah, July wasn't quite as busy with all of the animals in the area. And then there's July. Let me get into July. And I haven't actually started into my dailies with July. I have a book on order, and I'm sorry, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a 366 days. It's like a pagan page a day calendar. So when that comes, I'm going to backfill back to the beginning. It should be here in a couple of days. So yeah, that's all set up. And then in the back here, I have got notes. And really, we took this cute little vellum. And then I just have notes for different things. That was last year's, and then this year's Wheel of the Year. I usually do one up each year because I write in all of the new moon and full moon dates, and when they're like super moons and eclipses and all that kind of stuff. And some old tarot readings in here. And then I have my full moon workbook, which I actually did not do this full moon, so it's all looking blank on me. And then I have my new moon workbook, which is coming up on Friday, July 9th for the Cancer season. So I should get started reading on this because we are in Cancer already. And yeah, so it's kind of got all the information about the Cancer astrological season, as well as new moon. There's new moon, you answer your questions and set intentions, and then I use those intentions to feed back into when I use that intention to create this sigil that I then work with on the new moon. And then just to show you guys, I take all of this, like each week I'll sit down and take all of this information from this calendar. Then I'll go to my voice calendar and I will take all of these informations and I'll populate this calendar with this information and this information for each week. And that's what I use to fill up this week, plus any appointments and things I have going on. But I track those things sort of separately, right? And then this is here where I do all of like my, I don't know what you would call it. I guess it's like my spirit journal. And that's how they kind of all play one into the other. So yeah, I don't know. Do you guys keep sort of, craft records or practice records, things like this, where you kind of track what's going on, or do you do like daily card draws that you record, or daily motivational readings, inspirational readings, that kind of stuff? Yeah, I'd love to know what you guys do. I hope this is kind of helpful. This has been sort of an overview of what's gone on in June with my Witches Planner. And yeah, take care, everybody. We'll catch you in the next one, okay?